So, who is the dark horse team in the tournament?
There's many, and my definition of dark horse is those that have never done anything in World Cups, beyond, I don't know, participating in them, right? So making it to a semifinal would probably be considered a dark
Mhm.
horse. I do think that Senegal, for example, has a great collection of individuals that could strive to have that title. I do think that the Norwegian team, for example, has a good opportunity to make some noise. Sadly, they're both in the same group with France,
Yeah.
so I don't know how that would work as a dark horse. We're always thinking about the Belgians having a good
Hmm?
set of players. I'm hopeful that out of the three host nations, and not only hopeful, but we've seen in the last March FIFA date, Mexico has made some strides to become a competitive team, I believe, unless, I mean, the narrative in the Mexican media won't tell you that, but I think that they have made some strides to become a competitive team. Why do they expect them to be? I don't know. World champions? No, they're not going to be that. But
Oh
I think
man.
that they can be more competitive than the past 3 years have shown for Mexico, or past 2 years have shown. It's extremely hard to pinpoint exactly who is going to be the team to catch people's attention. I would stick with Senegal. I believe that they did a
Okay.
good job at the African Cup of Nations to earn that calling.
First major upset.
Morocco beating Brazil, or at least tying them.
Okay. One team that the world might be overrating.
Argentina.
Okay. We're gonna get a
This
lot. Oh,
Argentina team.
all right. We're gonna get a lot of comments and hate mail here.
No, I don't think we would. I think that we should think of it as they haven't really played that many
Yeah.
great rivals leading up to it. Yes, they beat Brazil, they beat Colombia, right? But which Colombian side did they beat? Which Brazilian side did they beat?
Mhm.
And how are they cohesively again as a team? How much nostalgia Scaloni has on picking players that were with him 4 years ago that maybe should not be here again. And I just don't think that they have enough. I hope they do, because they're always a fascinating squad. When I was little, it was a team I would root for,
Yeah.
not having El Salvador in World Cups. But now I don't know. I think that we're talking a lot about them. That in England,
Okay.
Argentina and England.
In the group stage, what one team that should advance but won't, and one team that surprises everyone?
First one is the US.
Mm.
And in the group stage, I think again Senegal will
Yeah.
will surprise people.
Knockout rounds. What are some matches that you need to see? And who's the player that becomes a global star in this tournament?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing maybe a matchup between Argentina and Uruguay in the first knockout round, in round of 32. And who is a player that will become a household name after this is said and done? I have it fresh in my mind because I just saw him against Italy. Paiskatevic, who used to play for the New England Revolution, and Esmir, who used to play for Minnesota, born but decided to play internationally for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And I think we're gonna be fascinated by his tricks.